Good afternoon and happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces, guys. I honestly did not do too much today, guys. I woke up pretty late, but there was also a time change and everything like that, so it actually feels like, I feel like later than it should be, but on top of that too, I slept horribly last night. Well, I didn't sleep really bad, it's just I didn't get up very early. I didn't go to bed very early and things like that. I edited and uploaded today's vlog while I was watching the last football game of the day. We watched the Bears game first. They won, that was awesome, guys. Then we watched, who played in the middle of the day today? It was the, the Saints and the Rams, which the Saints gave the Rams their first loss, which was also crazy. And I had Drew Brees going today in my fantasy league, so I was like hoping that he was gonna do really well, because my dad was like, you should play him instead of Roethlisberger, which I'm glad I did, because he got me almost like 40 points, almost 40 points, and Roethlisberger only got me like 25. And the Bears defense though, they went off and got me like over 30 points also. So I was playing Matthew this week, who originally was projected to actually beat me, and I ended up beating him by like 60 something points, which is crazy. I don't even think he broke 100, or maybe he like just barely got 100 or something like that, and I won by like 160 or something like that, which is crazy. Like all of my players this week had like huge games, so it was awesome. But yeah, we watched that game, and then we watched the Green Bay Patriots game, which I was rooting for the Patriots because Green Bay is in our division. I don't want them to win because the Bears are in first place right now in their division, guys. So, so that's who I was rooting for, and they ended up winning. So all of the teams I actually wanted to win won. The only thing is I was torn with the New Orleans game because I didn't want them to win, because I want the Panthers to do well in their division. Right now they're in second place to New Orleans, which if they would have lost, the Panthers and New Orleans would have wound up being tied. But I also didn't really want to see the Rams go undefeated. Like, I don't want to see really any team go undefeated, since the Panthers did it, you know, that year they went to the Super Bowl, or almost. They lost one game. But I don't want to see anybody like beat their record. So I'm hoping the Rams maybe get another loss or two. But the Panthers didn't end up winning the Super Bowl that year, which stunk. So yeah, guys, I finished the vlogs for today. I also did my planner already and got that all set up. I did a load of dishes. Matthew actually pretty much did laundry this almost entire weekend because he wanted to get his stuff washed. So I was just kind of like giving him stuff to kind of wash throughout the weekend, like so that he could run a full load. But I'll probably wind up doing laundry also tomorrow anyway. But guys, you guys have to see who's home right now. Guys, this girl, she's home. And she got her leg shaved in because she had a IV in her arm, and she is passed out like so hardcore, guys. Hi, Bubby. Are you so sleepy? Do you want to go sleep upstairs with Jack? You want to go up, Jack? Want to go upstairs? Oh, hi, Bubby. You're back home. Yeah. Oh, he has not seen you for 2 days. What? Oh, you're gonna give me your paw? I love you too, Bliss. It's so sweet. Oh, I love you. Yeah, puppy girl's home. But yeah, guys, we went and picked her up today. When she first came, right, so they brought her out and they had her in her little like leash thingy. They brought her out, and like she looked so like timid and scared and like kind of nervous, which was like really sad. And as soon as she saw us, I don't know if she like didn't recognize us or what, but like she walked around the corner and like saw us and was kind of like staring at us for a few seconds, and then all of a sudden we like got down to her level and we're like, oh, Blissy, hi, Bliss. And then she started kind of wagging her tail, and then she got real excited to see us. But it wasn't like that initial, like, she was just like over the moon, like so excited to see us. I felt like really bad because yeah, she has been gone for like what, 48 hours or something like that. Not exactly, it was between like 24, 48 hours. She left on Friday night and was gone until today on Sunday. So yeah, guys, I was like, it was kind of sad to like see her like kind of like so timid and stuff like that, but then she was like so happy, and she was freaking out when we were driving in the car, and then my dad was like, maybe she has to pee. So we stopped at like the school and we let her out and let her pee. Then she got back in the car and she was still like freaking out, and then as soon as she got home, we got straight out of the car. She pooped right in the front yard. So we realized that she was crying the whole way home in the car was because she actually had to poop, which was really bad. But she was such a good dog. She held it all the way. She didn't pee in the back seat or like poo in the back seat of the car or anything like that, but she was crying. We couldn't figure out what was wrong. Like, we thought she was just like nervous being in the car. And so like I said, we let her out the first time. She just peed really fast, and then when we got home we were like, oh shoot, she had to poop like really bad, because she went as soon as she got out of the car. So yeah, guys, but she has been like really tired. I think she's just like from the stress of being at the vet and stuff like that for so long and everything, that she again has been kind of like nervous and stuff, and just, you know, had anxiety and just exhausted from that and stuff. So yeah, she's been sleeping most of the time, but also probably too because they did say that her blood sugar like was it was still a little bit low, but that they would still let her come home and everything like that, and that her body, they had took her off of the IV. She's been off of the sugar IV for like over 6 hours, I think, by the time we went and picked her up. I think they took her off. We went and got her at, I think, like 1 o'clock, a little after 1 o'clock or something like that, and I think they took her off at like 7 o'clock that morning, or this morning. And so she'd been off of it for 6 hours, and they still were monitoring it and saw that nothing was changing drastically or anything like that. So that's when they said that she could come home, and her body will just regulate it and get it back to like kind of normal levels and everything. The only thing is we do have to give her pills at 8 in the morning, and it's just like a liver pill, I guess, to kind of help her liver and everything like that, because that was one of the biggest scares with her blood sugar being so low, was that like I guess her, you know, something with her liver and stuff like that, that she could go into liver failure. So that's why they have her on this pill, just to help, I think, like safeguard or something like that against her like liver function and stuff like that, or to help it or something. But the fact that we got her there and they were able to take care of it, and they were monitoring her like right after it pretty much happened and everything like that, was really great. So she is doing good, and we don't actually, originally they said she might need to go in for a blood test just to check to make sure that she's still doing good, but they said that they're not concerned about it and that they don't, and just to have my mom give them a call tomorrow and let them know how she's doing, like that she's been eating, which she ate dinner tonight, that she went to the bathroom, obviously. As soon as she got in the car with us, she had to go to the bathroom. She peed and pooed and, you know, did all the normal dog stuff, and other than her kind of just sleeping a lot. And she has been, you know, with her paw and stuff like that since they had the IV, and we noticed she was limping just a little tad bit, but that's, I would assume, to be expected because she did have the IV in, and she probably has some discomfort and stuff like that. But other than that, she's been totally fine. Like I said, she was super happy to see us, and she's, you know, gone outside and she's been with the puppy. She's just been really tired and has been sleeping like a lot, I feel like, and maybe a little bit more than normal. We actually got pizza for dinner tonight. The pizza guy came over and she was still like all herself, like up at the door, like watching to see what was going on and stuff like that, because the pizza guy was here. But you know, she, like I said, had just been doing well. Again, just, you know, more tired than normal, which again, I don't think is out of the ordinary, considering her, again, just the sugar levels and her being more tired and exhausted from being at the vet and all that kind of stuff, I think is, again, totally normal. So nothing else that I think, or we've noticed, that has really been out of the ordinary, other than whenever my mom gets near her, she has been like panting. And I think it's because she's scared that we're gonna take her like back to the vet or something like that. But whenever my mom comes near her, specifically my mom, not me or my dad, who were with her and took her to the vet, and Matthew, she's been like panting and like getting all nervous when my mom's around her, which is kind of, again, strange. I don't necessarily know why. And like it was even weird too because like me and my dad were the ones that were with her when we had to try and get her on the scale, and like we're with her when they took her temperature and like all that kind of stuff. So I don't know why like my mom, like she's being nervous around my mom more than anything. But she's been, like I said, fine around me, my dad, Matthew, Jack, everybody else. This is right now my mom. So like I said, I don't really know why that is. She's been doing fine. The puppies were like all freaked out. We're like up around her, sniffing her, like trying to figure out what she was going on. Like she smelled so different and stuff like that. And she was so happy to see them. And so were like the puppies were so happy to see her. I mean, they've been gone, you know, separated from each other for so long. And like they were just like, Charlie wouldn't leave her side, which is really weird. Like Bravo's more attached to Bliss, I think, than Charlie is, but Charlie was so happy to see her, like over the moon. And he was actually trying to climb under the gate because originally when we let her in, we just let her in the living room at first by herself and then let the puppies out into the living room with her and had them locked up in here in the kitchen. And Charlie was like freaking out, like trying to get under the gate, and like was like crying, like he wanted to be with her so bad. And then Bravo was like getting all excited, like jumping up, and like then she came right over to them immediately before anything else, which was also kind of strange too. Like she didn't even want to go see Jack or like, you know, anything else. She just wanted to go see the puppies or my mom or anything. She was like ran right to the gate and came to see them, which was so sweet. So yeah guys, she seems like she's doing good and we're happy to have her home again and well. So yeah guys, that was, like I said, a pretty scary experience and a costly experience as well at the vet, but it's worth it to make sure she's okay. So I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed, guys, because I'm trying to get back up, going to bed early, getting up early and stuff like that. I think I'm actually gonna take my melatonin this week. So yeah guys, like I said, I have not been sleeping well pretty much this last month. I'd say most of October has just been like garbage for me, so I need to get back on track. And it's now November, so let's try and get back on track in November. But I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.